What do Sydney Sweeney, a pair of blue jeans, and Donald Trump have in common? Today, we will be finding the answer to this question. And hey, hold on, this isn't the setup to a late-night talk show joke. It's an actual story, one that involves a pun, a viral ad campaign, a political thumbs up, a 25-year stock market high, and more drama than a season of Euphoria. This is how an ad about denim turned into a Wall Street roller coaster and a culture war lightning rod. It all kicked off in July 2025. Yes, American Eagle Outfitters, the brand that's been dressing teens since the mall was a thing, wanted to make a big splash for its fall denim collection. And who better to front it than Sydney Sweeney? She's young, she's everywhere right now, and she's got that mix of girl next door charm and red carpet glamour. The campaign's headline? Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. Yeah, jeans, spelled Jeans. The ads showed Sweeney in various denim fits, casually delivering lines like, "Jeans are passed down, my jeans are blue." It was cheeky, it was flirty.
And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn.
And yes, it was designed to make you stop scrolling and look. When the ad dropped, the internet did what the internet does best: split in two. On one side, fans loved it. They said it was fun, sexy, and way more memorable than your average retail ad. On the other hand, critics said the wordplay wasn't just bad humor, it was in bad taste. Some thought it alluded to jeans in a way that brushed up against eugenics and white beauty standards. American Eagle insisted it was just a harmless pun, part of a long tradition of playful marketing. But the conversation had already started, and controversy, well, that's free advertising. Now this is where it gets interesting. In the days right after the campaign launched, American Eagle stock rose around 10%. Why? Two reasons. One was the buzz around the ad. Whether people loved or hated the ad, they were talking about it. Second was the retail optimism. Analysts saw a brand finally breaking out of the safe, boring mold. Maybe this was the spark they needed to get Gen Z spending, but that was just the warm-up. A few days later, Donald Trump, yes, that Donald Trump decided to weigh in. On Truth Social, he posted the ad with a caption praising Sydney Sweeney and calling the spot hot and refreshing compared to,
"If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic."
woke corporate ads. Like clockwork, the American Eagle stock chart went vertical. The share price jumped 23 to 24% in a single day, its biggest daily gain since the year 2000. If you're wondering how one social media post could do that, welcome to the Trump effect on the stock market. And it's not the first time this has happened. In 2023, Trump's praise sent shares of certain anti-woke brands soaring. In 2024, his criticism tanked the stock of a beer company in days. Like it or not, his public approval can tap into a massive loyal consumer base, and in this case, a certain slice of investors saw American Eagle as a brand willing to stand up against overly politically correct advertising. Within hours, the headlines were everywhere. Trump sends American Eagle stock soaring after Sydney Sweeney ad. 25-year high for AEO after great jeans campaign. The denim heard round the world. Business news outlets focused on the market reaction.
American Eagle shares rally.
Fashion blogs dissected the ad's aesthetics. Political commentators debated what it meant for the culture war. And through it all, Sydney Sweeney mostly stayed quiet. Because really, what could she say that wouldn't make it blow up even more? But hold on a sec. The backlash didn't disappear just because the stock was up. Nah, some activists accused American Eagle of courting controversy intentionally, leaning into the Trump endorsement to court a conservative audience. Others said the ad's wordplay trivialized serious historical concepts about race and genetics. Think pieces poured in from every angle. Vanity Fair called it tone deaf. The Financial Times argued it was a calculated PR move. Social media kept debating whether it was brilliant marketing or a dangerous dog whistle. And then, amidst all the controversy, American Eagle issued a statement. The campaign, they said, was always about the jeans, body confidence, self-expression, and making denim fun again. They stood by Sydney Sweeney and didn't pull the ad. If anything, they doubled down. More billboards, more digital placement, more Sweeney and denim all over your feed. To them, the numbers spoke louder than the criticism. Sales were reportedly up, web traffic spiked, and the stock, well, it was still enjoying the Trump bump. But why did the numbers go up like that? To put into perspective, this wasn't just a celebrity endorsement. It was a three-way collision between pop culture buzz that is Sweeney, corporate branding, American Eagle, and political influence, Trump. And the result wasn't just clicks or likes. It was billions of dollars in market value changing hands in days. That's the kind of thing you usually see with major product launches or company mergers. Not a single cheeky ad campaign. And why did it work financially? Celebrity trust factor. Sweeney is at peak fame, with strong cross-demographic appeal. She has an unmatched fan following these days, and casting her was a groundbreaking move. Secondly, viral controversy. Whether you laughed or raged, you engaged, and that is what matters. I mean, at the end of the day, all you need is clicks on your posts and interaction with the common people, and American Eagle was getting it. Third was the political cosign. Trump's endorsement tapped into a loyal consumer base that spends to make a point. Then we had retail positioning. AEO is a mid-tier brand that can pivot quickly. Unlike luxury brands, they can lean into trends without alienating their core shoppers. Now it's time for predictions. Number 1, the real question, will this bump last? History says, maybe not. Stocks boosted by celebrity moments often settle back down after the news cycle ends. Sustained growth will depend on actual sales, not just social media mentions. Still, American Eagle now has something they didn't have before: an energized, curious public, and a brand moment people will remember for years. Second question, what's the cultural takeaway from all of this? You see, this story says a lot about where we are in 2025. A pun in a denim ad can trigger national headlines. A celebrity's image can be weaponized in the culture wars without them even trying. The stock market reacts as much to vibes as to earnings reports. Weirdly, Sydney Sweeney Has Great Genes isn't just about denim anymore. It's about the strange feedback loop between entertainment, politics, and money. So, how many of you guys have the answer to the question I asked in the beginning? What do Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle, and Donald Trump have in common? The ability to make headlines, apparently. Well, they just prove that in today's world, one good or controversial pair of jeans can move markets, stir up political debates, and make you wonder if we're all living in the longest-running reality TV show in history. Because if this is what happens over jeans, imagine what's next. And with that, the time of our video is over. But hey, don't fret, because I will be back with more. Till then, like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. See you next time. Meanwhile, I am off to buy some jeans. Are you?